Welcome, everybody. My name's Shane Thompson, and this is Bible Stories in 5 Minutes. All right, everybody, we are back. We are in Exodus chapter 3. This is 5-minute Bible stories. Bible stories in just 5 minutes. It's our goal of this is to hear the actual words of the Bible rather than the Bible school stories we heard as a kid, because they're not quite the same. We shelter our kids a little bit on this. So tonight, yes, last time we heard about the birth to exile of Moses. So my goal in this is to give you the story and you sit there and go, wow, I don't remember that part. I don't remember all this. So you go and read it. So I'm going to read it to you, but I want you to look it up for yourself, re-look it up. So tonight we're going to set our alarm for 5 minutes. Tonight is Moses and the burning bush. I can't do Moses in just 5 minutes. There's a lot of stuff about Moses. Moses did a lot of things, so I want to get through in multiple segments. So we got 5 minutes. We're going to talk about the burning bush. We're going to talk a little bit about how Moses said no to God. So here we go. Time starts now. Moses and the burning bush. Now Moses was tending the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest at Midian, and he led the flock to the far side of the wilderness and came to Horeb, the mountain of God. There the angel of the Lord appeared to him in the flames of fire from within a bush. Moses saw that though the bush was on fire, it did not burn up. So Moses thought, I will go over and see what strange sight. Why not? Why the bush does not burn up? It says, when the Lord saw that he had gone over to look, God called him from within the bush, Moses, Moses. And Moses said, here I am. Yep, right here. Do not come any closer. God said, take off your sandals, for the place where you're standing is holy ground. Then he said, I am God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. At this Moses hid his face, because he was afraid to look at God. The Lord said, I have indeed seen the misery of my people in Egypt. I have heard them crying out because of their slave drivers, and I am concerned about their suffering. So I have come down to rescue them from the hands of the Egyptians and to bring them up out of the land into the good and spacious land, a land flowing with milk and honey, the home of the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, Hivites, and the Jebusites. And now the cry of the Israelites has reached me, and I have seen the way the Egyptians are oppressing them. So now go. I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt. But Moses said to God, who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring out the Israelites? Who am I? I'm Moses. I'm kicked out of there. I am not even have my own flock. I have my father-in-law's flock. And God said, I will be with you. And this will be the sign to you that it is I who have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship God on this mountain. Simple as that. Moses said to God, well, suppose I go to the Israelites and they say, the God of your fathers has sent me to you, and they ask me, what is his name? Then what shall I tell them? God said to Moses, I am who I am. This is what you are to say to the Israelites. I am has sent me to you. God also said to Moses, say to the Israelites, the Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, has sent me to you. This is my name forever, the name you shall call me from generation to generation. Go, assemble the elders of Israel, and say to them, the Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, appeared to me and said, I have watched over you and have seen what you have been done to you in Egypt, and I have promised to bring you up out of your misery in Egypt into the land of the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites, a land of flowing with milk and honey. Say that. The elders of Israel will listen to you. Then you and the elders are to go to the king of Egypt and say to him, the Lord, the God of the Hebrews, has met with us. Let us take a 3-day journey into the wilderness to offer sacrifice to the Lord our God. But I know that the king of Egypt will not let you go unless a mighty hand compels him. I know he's not going to let you do it. He says, so I will stretch out my hand and strike the Egyptians with all the wonders that I will perform among you. After that, he will let you go. Simple. There's the plan. Here you go, Moses. There's the plan. And I will make the Egyptians favorably disposed towards this people, so that when you leave, you will not go empty-handed. Every woman is to ask their neighbor and any woman living in her house for articles of silver and gold for clothing, which you will put on your sons and daughters, and you will basically plunder the Egyptians. No, it actually says you will plunder the Egyptians. Okay, we got a minute left. So that's what God is telling him to do. He's already denied him. Well, what about this? What about that? He's going to do it some more. As we go into the next one, when the signs for Moses and the things that he's supposed to do and how he doesn't like it. He's a little frustrated. He tries to get away from it several times, just like we all do when God gives us a mission. Sometimes we're like, maybe someone else. Maybe not me. How about this guy? So, I want to thank you for being with us. Thank you for listening to these 5-minute Bible stories as we go through the Bible and hear the actual Bible words of it, not the Sunday school version. Because a lot of these stories are a lot different than the Sunday school version we've heard in the past. Lord bless you and keep you. Lord make his face shine upon you, be gracious to you. Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. God bless you all, and we'll see you next time.